The village of Safaabad rested quietly at the edge of vast fields, where the horizon melted into shades of gold and green. Life there moved slowly, so slowly that outsiders often called it boring. But for those who lived in Safaabad, slowness was not emptiness. It was rhythm. It was in this village that Ayan, a restless young man of 22, struggled every day with impatience, disappointment, and a heart full of complaints. Ayan believed life had wronged him. He had dreams larger than the village roads that curved lazily around wheat fields. He wanted success, recognition, and proof that he mattered. Yet every morning he woke to the same sounds: the rooster's cry, the clinking of milk cans, and the wind brushing gently through crops. Nothing seemed to change, no matter how loudly he complained, or how deeply he sighed. "Why does nothing ever happen for me?" he muttered often. His friends had left for the city. Some worked in offices, some drove cars, some posted smiling photos online. Ayan stayed behind, helping his father at a small nursery that sold flowers and plants to nearby towns. To him, the nursery felt like a prison of waiting. Rows of silent pots, seeds buried in soil, and flowers that took weeks, sometimes months, to bloom. He hated waiting. The old nursery and the woman who never complained. And every morning, just as predictably, Bibi Zahra arrived. She was an old woman with silver hair always tied neatly back, her face lined with years of sun and patience. She carried a small cloth bag filled with seeds, tools, and notebooks filled with scribbles only she seemed to understand. Bibi Zahra did not own the nursery, but she cared for it as if it were her life's purpose. She watered the plants gently, spoke softly to them, and worked in silence. Rain or heat, success or failure, she never complained. Ayan found that irritating. "How can you stay calm all the time?" he asked one morning, frustration spilling from his voice. "These flowers take forever. We work so hard and still nothing happens fast." Bibi Zahra smiled without stopping her work. "Something is always happening," she said softly, "just not where your eyes can see yet." Ayan rolled his eyes. "That's easy to say when you're old. I don't have time to wait." She looked at him then, her eyes calm but deep. "You think flowers have time?" Before Ayan could answer, she handed him a small pot with soil. "Plant this seed," she said. A seed and a lesson. The seed was tiny, so small it barely rested on Ayan's fingertip. "This?" he scoffed. "How can something so small matter?" Bibi Zahra chuckled. "Every forest begins this way." Reluctantly, Ayan planted the seed and watered it. "What now?" he asked. "Now," she said. "You wait." The word hit him like an insult. Days passed. Ayan checked the pot obsessively. Nothing. He watered it more than necessary. Still nothing. He tapped the soil, wondering if the seed had died. Still nothing. "This is pointless," he complained. "I'm wasting my time." Bibi Zahra continued her work quietly, tending to roses, jasmine, marigolds, and sunflowers. Not once did she complain about the heat, the insects, or the slow growth. "Why don't you ever get angry?" Ayan finally asked. She paused, wiping sweat from her forehead. "Because anger does not make flowers bloom faster." Underground growth. One afternoon, Ayan lost his patience completely. He dug into the pot, desperate to see what was wrong. Bibi Zahra stopped him. "If you pull it out now," she said gently, "you will kill what is trying to grow." "But there's nothing there," Ayan argued. She shook her head. "You see nothing because growth often begins in darkness." She explained how seeds first grow roots, deep, invisible roots, before showing even a hint of green. "Flowers don't complain while growing underground," she said. "They don't ask why it's dark, why it's slow, or why others bloom sooner. They trust the process." Ayan felt something shift inside him. Wasn't his life the same? He remembered his failures, applications rejected, plans delayed, dreams mocked. He had complained at every step, angry that nothing bloomed immediately. Yet maybe something was growing beneath the surface. Storms and silence. One night, a storm struck Safaabad. Heavy rain and strong winds battered the nursery. Ayan rushed outside, worried the plants would be destroyed. He found Bibi Zahra already there, securing pots and supporting weak stems. "Why do you bother?" he shouted over the wind. "This storm will ruin everything." She looked at the sky calmly. "Storms don't ruin flowers," she said. "They test them." The next morning, many plants stood taller, their leaves greener, their stems stronger. Ayan was shocked. "The storm helped them," he whispered. "Yes," she replied. "Rain strengthens roots. Hard times do the same to people." Ayan thought of his struggles differently for the first time, learning without complaints. Weeks passed. Ayan stopped checking the pot every hour. He watered it gently, just as Bibi Zahra taught him. One morning, he noticed a tiny green shoot breaking through the soil. His heart raced. "It's growing," he exclaimed. Bibi Zahra smiled. It was always growing. Ayan felt ashamed of his earlier impatience. The flower continued to grow slowly, day by day. Ayan learned to observe rather than complain. He learned silence. He learned trust. He began applying the same patience to his life, working consistently, learning new skills, helping his father without resentment. For the first time, he stopped comparing his journey to others. The bloom. Months later, the plant bloomed into a beautiful white flower. Simple, elegant, strong. Ayan held the pot carefully, pride filling his chest. "I didn't rush it,"
he said softly. I didn't complain. Bibi Zahra nodded. That is why it bloomed beautifully. She looked at him with warmth. You are like this flower, Ayan. Your roots are growing. Your time will come. A quiet transformation. Not long after, Ayan received an opportunity. A small one. Not the grand success he once imagined. But this time, he accepted it with patience and gratitude. He no longer cursed delays or storms. He worked steadily, quietly, and faithfully. Like flowers, he learned that growth does not shout. It waits. It endures. It blooms when ready. Final message. Flowers teach us patience without complaints. They grow in silence, endure storms, and bloom without comparing themselves to others. And if we learn from them, we too can grow, calmly, deeply, and beautifully, until our time to bloom arrives.